Good evening, everyone, and you know what it is. It's your boy Mark, an MUFC fan, and it's the transfer marked. And I know I'm an hour and a half late, but guys, sorry, I had to stay tuned because I was getting some information on the latest happenings going about right now, and I have a few players to message and topics to come up with to bring forth to you guys. I hope you're tuning in, and if you're new, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and flick that notification bell so you know whenever I'm live. And I see some of the early ones are getting in. Stephanie Griffith is already here. Big up to you, Stephanie Griffith. Thank you for jumping in. And I know the others are going to come in shortly. So, guys, stay tuned, strap in, get your comments in, and let me know which players you think are on the list. Guys, let's go. It's transfer marked in the building. Guys, and you know I'm late. Big up to you, Shea Arsenal fan. I see you coming in, my bro. As I mentioned some of the top transfers, right now I'm going to stick to Manchester United first, and then we're going to get to the top 20 exciting transfers of this January window. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. And let's start with number one, guys. Number one, and it's the headline. ONANA swap deal. And when I say ONANA, I mean Amadou Onana of the Merseyside club Everton. Guys, and the Merseyside club has expressed their interest in making this deal a reality. Will United agree? This is my question to you, the viewers. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Amadou Onana somehow, some way is going to be offered to Manchester United in a swap deal for none other than the Scotsman, Scotty McTominay. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. Will United accept this deal? You know, we are said to have links already as we sold them James Garner last summer, and they're already trying to snatch away Sevilla's loan deal with Hannibal Mejbri, guys. Is this some fostering of relations between clubs? Will this deal be done? Because as you know, Ten Hag and Manchester United have been interested in Amadou Onana. You know, could this be a swap deal where we see both players go and both clubs enjoy the best of both worlds? Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. I would certainly agree with this deal. And you know what? I'm loving it, guys. And as we move along, young center defensive midfield sensation Oscar Zambrano, Bournemouth still in contention to sign the youngster, while Manchester United have ramped up their ambitions and talks in order to secure his signature ahead of him moving to the Cherry side, guys. Get your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, because I think this is an exciting signing. We cannot afford to miss it, especially since we have a Casemiro to foster his development further into being the best that he can be. Guys, get your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. And none other than Lenny Uruguay, the young little defender, has been on the radar, and a lot of people are reporting on Jonathan David, thinking Manchester United have been scouting him. And while he has been seen by the scouts, because they were there at all the games in the last 4 weeks to scout the young center back, 17 years old, 6'5", very big guy, very mobile, very aggressive, very physical guy. What are your thoughts? Get in the comments. You should look this guy up. He's been performing really well. One of the top center backs in the league. I think he's ranked third, currently behind Todibo. Guys, Jean-Claude Todibo has been doing well this season, as Nice are in contention for Champions League next season. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. And it looks like this report that I have been made earlier, Fenerbahce makes £8 million bid for Anthony Martial, has turned into a loan deal. Guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? This is upsetting me really to a point where I want to squeeze something, man, because, you know, it makes no sense. We should just cut our losses with his contract and get him out the door, guys. This is what, at this point, I'm fed up of this guy. You know what I mean? Martial FC, guys, I'm sorry. He's been too injury prone. We can't depend on him. I have no more faith in that he will be a successful striker at our club. It's been enough time, 7, 8 years, not even 100 goals. Pitiful is what I would say about that. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. And Javi Guerra, latest reports are that, none other than the sporting director hopeful Paul Mitchell has been you know, scouting this youngster, and heavily, heavily so, wanting him to be the first signing of his era as he is about to take up office at Manchester United. Guys, it's left to be seen when Paul Mitchell, when Blanc, when these guys will actually take up office, but these are the plans that are going on, and these are the ones that have been reported multiple times by various sources. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. This midfield ace is very, very good, rugged on the ball, very skillful, can do the tiki-taka. He can pass and move. He has a great eye for passing, and he has a good shot on him. But his greatest asset is his defensive ability, the way he reads the game and intercepts most of the threatening passes that might normally sweep through the midfield and end up in a forward's control. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. What are you thinking about Javi Guerra? You should check him out if you don't know his name. I am telling you, he might excite you. Guys, Alvaro Fernandez is being recalled by United. Is this for him to link up with the first team and replace Luke Shaw as our only fit fullback off the left, or is he going to be sold, guys? There are reports that Facundo Palestri might be sold to Benfica for somewhere between the region of 18 to 20 million euros. Guys, I don't really want to see this happen. I think this youngster should be replacing Shaw. Maybe we should just, find a club in Saudi and send Shaw over. Since we're talking about another player who's in Saudi right now, and I will definitely mention it because I know some people might not be interested, but reports are that the deal for Karim Benzema to Manchester United for 6 months is on, guys. What are your thoughts about this? I heard that this was green lighted, and we have begun talks with his agents. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. How will this impact Manchester United squad? Will this be a positive? Will Manchester United be able to win games with this player? Will he come in and score goals? Will he hit the ground running in the Premier League? Or will he, like other strikers before him, find it hard to adapt? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What you're thinking. Would you take Karim Benzema to Manchester United? And let's moving along. Happy news for lots of us, and I know my buddy GB is gonna love this. Jadon Sancho, guys. Dortmund finalizes loan this evening ahead of Sancho's arrival to Marabella training camp. The multifaceted loan will leave the door ajar based on his performance or resurgence at the club, and it will also see United paying £100,000 per week of his salaries in order to facilitate the loan at the speediest time. Guys, what are your thoughts? Get in the comments. Whoop, whoop. Hey, missus, what's going on? Hope you're on your way home. The transfers are happening and I'm bringing it to them live. That's what I'm talking about. Smash the likes for me and subscribe if you're new. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you're going to like some of these transfers to Manchester United, or would you have them at your own club, as we get along. Moving right along and not sticking too slow, reports of Paulo Dybala is heating up for Manchester United as well as Chelsea, guys. I heard Chelsea's joining the race to sign the player for some experience in their attacking midfield, and I hope to God that Manchester United get this guy first if we are indeed interested in him, because I would not like to see him doing this, scoring goals against my team in the business end of this season, guys. Get your thoughts in the comments. Paulo Dybala, 10 million release clause to Manchester United. Would you have him? Guys, let me know what you're thinking. And I'm going to go in and say a bit of this, guys, if you don't mind. Little bit of information right now. Weirdly enough, there are reports coming out that PSV Eindhoven in the Eredivisie is seeking this youngster's assistance for the next 6 months to help them get their games over the line. Will Facundo Pellistri move on loan, or will he remain in Ten Hag's plans for this season? Guys, is this okay? And there's even reports that LA Galaxy is sniffing around for a permanent deal. But when I read that report, guys, I'm going to say one thing to you. I'm not even going to consider it because it's a step down. I don't think a youngster like him who's looking at his career in Europe is going to even think about going to play in the MLS. Who would do that? Someone crazy, not him. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. And some breaking news: Manchester United will have to vie with Real Madrid for the signature of the Evertonian Jared Branthwaite. This youngster has been turning heads all over Europe this season with his startling performances. None other than Real Madrid, the European giants, are after his signature, and they are set to battle it out with Manchester United, which might see the youngster be bought for somewhere in the regions of 80 to 100 million pounds. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Jared Branthwaite to Manchester United or Real Madrid? Where will the youngster end up? Who will he sign for? Guys, let me know in the comments. And I'm going to bring you some breaking news. Weirdly enough, I think this is very possible, but a lot of people might say no. Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland to Real Madrid in the summer. Guys, there's an 85 million buyout clause on Erling Haaland, and it may see the Man City goal machine off the La Liga this summer if Real Madrid was to come knocking. Guys, do you think he is going to stay, or do you think Real Madrid are going to pay a whopping 100 million for Kylian Mbappe? Would you choose Mbappe or would you choose Haaland? What would Real Madrid do? And for all the Madridsers around, get in the comments and let me know what you're thinking. Would Madrid sign Haaland for 85 mil, or will they go for the 100 million man Kylian Mbappe? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you're new. Guys, get in and let me know what you're thinking. As Manchester United and other clubs ramp up their interest in Serhou Guirassy, this week is set to be a vital turning point, or how should I put it? Vital for where the striker is gonna play his football in after this January window closes. And we await news as the reports are saying that Manchester United is also keen. He is on the list, but West Ham are ahead in the negotiations, and they've been talking to his agents since the start of the window. Other clubs are also interested. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. Would you take Serhou Guirassy, the guy from Stuttgart, who has been lighting up the Bundesliga, 17 goals in 14 matches? Guys, I don't think anyone is in as red hot form but Harry Kane, who's on 21. You know what I'm saying? And as we move on, guys, last but certainly not least, Benjamin Sesko, the other Leipzig striker, who's also sat on the bench due to the startling form of Openda, a breakout youngster who has also been striking for RB Leipzig this season, that saw none other than Timo Werner go to Spurs on loan because he couldn't get enough game time with 8 games played, less than 300 minutes, and 2 goals scored. Will Manchester United or some other top club snap this youngster up on loan in this January window, or will he remain in Germany? It's left to be seen, guys. Get your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking as I bring you this last bit of information. And this should be really exciting, guys, because this is just some bits and bobs about the ranked top 20 transfers that we might see this January. And I start off with Victor Roque, Atletico Paranaense to Barcelona, £25.6 million, plus £26.4 million in add-ons. The 18-year-old Victor Roque, to his friends, was giddily snapped up by Barcelona in July on a 7-year contract containing a $500 million release clause. Some economic levers have been pulled to get the Brazilian followed in earlier than initially planned, amid a mild panic over their flagging season, guys. Second on this list is Elif Elmas from Napoli to Leipzig, £20.8 million. And with a Scudetto and a Coppa Italia to show for 4.5 seasons of consistent excellence in Italy, Elmas has been drafted in to help Leipzig. Stalwart Emil Forsberg help replace Leipzig stalwart Emil Forsberg in a move to North Macedonia International, has described the stuff of dreams. Guys, Lucas Beraldo, Sao Paulo to Paris Saint-Germain, £17.4 million. The shift in project focus from obsession with the global superstars to building around youthful brilliance has thus far been overseen successfully by Luis Enrique, with centre-half Beraldo the next piece in a puzzle they still desperately hope Kylian Mbappe will ultimately help to solve. Guys, Marcos Leonardo, this youngster was said to be coming to Manchester United, and I'm so disappointed that we were unable to secure his services, losing out to Benfica as he moves from Santos for £15.4 million without quite producing Neymar numbers. Marcos Leonardo nevertheless underlined his prodigious excellence over 4 years in Santos to catch the eyes of teams across Europe, and the expert sellers of Benfica will probably move him on for 10 times the initial outlay soon enough. Arthur, Palmeiras to Zenit St. Petersburg, £12.8 million. Zenit's Brazilian contingent has been further reinforced since the summer sale of Malcolm to Saudi, with Arthur and his modest scoring record joining former Red Bull Bragantino teammate Claudio Claudinho in Russia. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Nicolas de la Cruz, River Plate to Flamengo, £12.5 million. One of Marcelo Bielsa's favorites in the Uruguayan camp, midfielder de la Cruz has moved from Argentina to Brazil. It turns out you can take the boy out of South America. That's what it stands. He's staying. Guys, Mohamed Ali Cho, Real Sociedad to Nice, £10.3 million. Once a target of Tottenham, Ali Cho has returned to France after a mutually dissatisfying 18-month spell with Real Sociedad. The forward landing on his feet towards the top of League 100%, as he joins our current 25% stakeholders club early in this window. What would you be saying about this, Manchester United fans? Nice already getting their targets, and United have not signed any. Pedro, Corinthians to Zenit St. Petersburg, £7.7 million. There goes Zenit again, trying to find another Hulk or some such. Best of luck to Pedro in following those footsteps once his move is ratified, as soon as his 18th birthday comes around in February. Guys, number 9 on the list is Gabriel Fernandez from Pumas to Cruz Azul, $7.6 million. Only twice before have one of Mexico's most famous clubs in Cruz Azul spent more money on a single player. After a poor season, they will need the 29-year-old Fernandez to hit the ground running. Guys, number 10 is Isaac Hein from Verona to Atalanta, $7.4 million. From the depths of relegation battle with Verona, defender Hein has been plucked and placed into Atalanta's machine. West Ham had been linked at one stage, but onwards, David Moyes must plow on with Kurt Zouma and Naif Aguerd. Guys, number 11 on the list is Kevin Castano from Cruz Azul to Krasnodar. £6.3 million, just 6 months after leaving Águilas Doradas to join Cruz Azul. Defensive midfielder Castano was chosen by Russian Premier League topping Krasnodar to help lead their title charge in the second half of this season. Number 12 on the list is Tajon Buchanan, Club Brugge to Inter. £6 million. Serie A's first ever Canadian had a weird old season in 22-23, impressing at the World Cup and playing in the Champions League knockout stages before being used out of position by Scott Parker. Buchanan's former MLS side, the New England Revolution, will receive a healthy cash injection through a wise sell-on clause as well. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. Number 13, Anibal Moreno from Racing Club to Palmeiras. £5.5 million. I promise to give you 100% on the field because I am very intense, was the message upon Palmeiras unveiling from Argentino Youth International Moreno, who sounds like a hoot. guys. Number 14 on the list is Ezequiel Balco at Atalanta United to River Plate. £5.4 million. After joining River Plate on loan in January 2022, Barco has played more than 60 games and earned himself a permanent switch back to Argentina after a productive sojourn in MLS. Guys, Federico Pereira, Liverpool Montevideo to Toluca. 5.4 million, leaving after winning the title with Liverpool. Is it? Check out Adam Lallana, Dejan Lovren, Andy Lonergan over here. Pereira has racked up the 10 biggest sales in Uruguayan Premier Division history. Guys, Johnny Cardoso, Internacional to Real Betis, £4.9 million. United States international midfielder Cardoso will branch out of boyhood club Internacional for the first time in his career after La Liga European qualification hopefuls Real Betis came calling. João Victor, Benfica to Vasco da Gama, £5.2 million signed in July 22 and sold at a small loss in January 2024. With a Nantes loan and 5 actual Benfica appearances amounting to 170 minutes in between, the Portuguese giants do get the odd one wrong. Juan Bruneta, Santos Laguna to Tigres. One of the Mexican League's best players traded in the middle of the pack for a seat at the top table side, alongside eternal Andre Pierre Gignac with Tigres. Bruneta didn't hesitate for a second, and that is perfectly understandable. Filippo Terracino from Verona to Milan, £4.7 million. Having cobbled together 41 senior appearances for his hometown club Verona at age of 20, versatile defender Terracino has caught the attention of Milan and will help bolster their Champions League aspirations. And last but certainly not least, number 20, Gustavo Scarpa, Nottingham Forest to Atletico Mineiro, £4.3 million. The 24th signing of Nottingham Forest's first season back in the Premier League has joined the handful to have already jumped ship, returning permanently to Brazil via a brief loan spell at Evangelos Mavrincas, Olympiacos. The midfielder had made 10 appearances for the Tricky Trees, each more memorable than the last. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to smash that like button on your way in or on your way out. Leave your comments, leave your criticisms. Let me know what you're thinking about that list of players and the players might be coming into Manchester United. Hope you all have a great evening, and thank you for joining me. This has been Transfermarkt, Manchester United edition, with your boy, Mark, an MUFC fan. Hope you all have a great day. Catch you later.